Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 405. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Stephen Price. What's up, Stephen?
Hello there.
All right, so Mr. Price, you saw Deep Breath. What did you think?
I thought it was awesome. Give it 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Capaldi nailed it as the Doctor.
Right. Now you were very happy with the choice of Peter Capaldi, right?
Oh yeah. When he was first announced going back last year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Now, are you happy with the dynamic of Clara and him together?
Yes, I seen. Yes, they
Like the pairing.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen somebody put a.
We lost your audio, I think. You there? Hello? You there?
Having
Okay.
an argument with her.
Oh, like they argue a lot now and sarcasm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think really that her acting is even better. I mean, with Deep Breath, she was phenomenal. I mean, fighting with Vastra and stuff like that, and she really, I think she's going to really be amazing this season.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? What do you like about the Doctor so far?
I like his no care attitude,
Right.
I do like that. I knew it. I knew Capaldi would be that sort of Doctor.
Right. Yeah, I like that he don't give a crap about. You don't have time to give a crap, really. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like with everything going on, 2,000 years of his life, and that's it. He don't give a crap, and he does what he has to do, and he gets to the point. And there's no lovey-dovey. There's no time for that. No flirting. He's just serious business. Very serious and very intimidating. I mean,
I like the part where he said to Clara, "I'm not your boyfriend,"
Right. I love that. I think that is awesome.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what we get from him. I can't wait. I mean, I think it's going to be, we may even, now we're hearing rumors we're going to have multiple companions, right?
Yeah, I know Danny Pink is coming in I think it's is it the third or the fourth one?
I think it's
episode?
It might even be the second one. I'm not sure. But I think he's going to be a big part of the show, even if he's not a companion. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to change it up, I think, when he comes on there, because I mean, supposedly it's like she has two lives that she's trying to keep separate, and when they come crashing together, Moffat said, I think that's going to be really good. So
I like the clip of the. Yeah. I like the part of what's it called, the Dalek episode, but
right.
He said, "Oh, she's my
Kara,
Sarah,
She cares because I don't have to. Yeah. I like that a lot, actually. So.
Because when I seen him filming, I knew from then you could see the change,
Oh yeah, the way he looked when you don't know if he pushed the half-faced man out. He just looked like, he just fell to his death, and I really don't care. You can't tell if I did it or not, type of thing. But what do you think of the villain? They call him the half-faced man. What did you think of him?
Yeah, that was very good. Different to the.
Hey, Caroline, we're live. We're at the Real Whovians cast 405.
All right, hold on 1 second, okay? I'm just gonna put you on mute. Hold on.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's Stephen.
Yeah, I thought the Clockwork men would be you've seen in Girl in the Fireplace, but
yes.
I did like this version, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were connected. I mean, it was the Marie Antoinette, the SS Marie Antoinette. So,
Hello.
hey,
Sorry.
Caroline. All right, we're doing a quick Real Whovians. We're live. How you doing?
Fine. How are you? I'm on vacation.
Yay! My ears thank you for that scream, too. No,
Oh, sorry.
that's all right. Okay, so American Whovian fangirl. What do you think of Peter?
As what? As the doctor?
Yeah,
I enjoyed him. I really think. I mean, it's hard to say with like how great he's going to be based on one episode. But
I know that. You know,
but
I
I
was saying that.
really but I really enjoyed his. I really enjoyed it. You know, I like the different direction. You know that he took. Like when he looked at the way he looks at Clara is so cool. You know, it's like he's just looking at her like yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to say he looks at her like father looks at her daughter or anything, but
Right.
he's not like flirting with her like like David Tennant or Matt Smith obviously would have. I mean
Right.
there's nothing there, and when he said I am not your boyfriend, I mean that really sealed it, and
But then he says, "Oh, your boyfriend's on the phone," which
yeah
makes you think that if Matt Smith was going to stay around, maybe they could have had something, because that's
yeah
what they were hinting at.
yeah but I also liked it when because I've watched it 4 times. I tried watching it last night, but something happened to my program where I couldn't watch it. But
Right.
because I just like watching it over and over. But there was that scene when between Bastra and Jenny and Jenny and Clara, and they were basically getting at the reason why the doctor was acting the way he was is because he was an old man trapped in a young man's body, and he
Right.
was doing. It wasn't so much that he was doing it because he had like feeling for her, like loved her,
Right.
but you got the impression he was doing it to be accepted because that's what he looked like,
Well, that's what Vastra's opinion is, but that's not necessarily
yeah, but
what's true.
I thought that was a very interesting opinion,
Yeah, it is. I like her opinion, but again, the only person that you're going to be able to find that out is the doctor, and I don't think he's going to reveal that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another thing to think about. But I mean, I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to this Saturday.
Yes.
I mean, my favorite alien will always be the Silurians. I mean, I'll always love them. That they're going to be my favorite, alien.
Right.
Then right after that is the Daleks.
Right.
There's just something about them. I think it's a combination of, they're evil. They're like kind of pure evil, but you also hope they're going to be good.
Right.
And, so, I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing, especially with it being, just his second episode.
Yeah.
At least when, Matt Smith ran into the Daleks, it was like, what? It was,
Third episode.
Yeah, it was the third episode. So, I mean, it's interesting that they're jumping, here it's going to be a second episode,
Right.
So it's going to be really interesting to see how Aldi does it. Hey, Steven.
You just noticed now he was in there.
Oh, no, I noticed he was on there, but, I was like, is that him or isn't it? I couldn't tell.
Stephen Price.
His name showing up.
The one and only, the man that met Peter Capaldi a few times. That's
I know, lucky dog. I'm hoping next year when I go to England, I can hang out with you and meet him.
Yeah, hang out with Stephen Price, absolutely.
Well, I'm looking out in the next week. They're supposed to be starting on the Christmas special.
Ah, that's cool. So maybe you'll get pictures with that too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sweet. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, I really enjoyed them. So, Is Joe on there?
I think he's,
I see a picture.
yeah,
Oh, well.
missed the connection.
No,
Okay.
he's back.
I got dropped out.
Okay. You actually got two pictures. You got
I
two
know that. I know. I'll tell you why after when we get off the cast.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. What's up, Tim? Hello, Tim. All right. Did you guys were continuing live, right? Because my camera went all. I got my alarm went off or something.
We were chit-chatting a little.
Okay. So yeah, you're gonna see him again, Stephen Price?
Hopefully, yeah. I shall.
Okay.
I looked on Doctor Who filming locations,
Right.
and there's always somebody, you know, I got him on Twitter also.
Cool.
Somebody tweets, they're filming in so and so tomorrow.
You may be in an episode, right? Or in a DVD extra or something like
In the extra, they were filming in a restaurant. They were.
Was that the? Oh, maybe that was another scene. Oh, that's the episode 4.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Because
listen.
when they quit filming, a guy came out with an HD camera, and he was panning where I was standing, like, so you probably see me holding my camera.
Oh, I can't believe it. That's so awesome.
That is awesome. Hey, Tim, what's up? What are you doing?
What's up? What y'all doing?
We're just, I'm getting Stephen Price and the gang together. We're getting a little podcast talking about Deep Breath because I didn't get Stephen Price opinion on it, so I wanted to get him on Deep Breath, and he gave it 10 out of 10. That was good.
Graham said he can't make it right now. He's going to be tied up for another hour. So.
Okay. No
Aww,
problem.
my Scottish hottie.
That's fun. Yeah, in case anybody wasn't aware, I had a little bit of a vacation, so I was away a couple of days. But I was back home last night. I went to do a cast, but nobody was around, so I said, all right, I'm going to bed early anyway. But podcasts are back tonight, guys, so Fast and Furious. So we'll be doing some everything shows and horror cast and, real walking cast is going to start next week, so that's going to be huge. So we're all set to go.
I'm on vacation now until through Wednesday. I can't wait. Oh, is it going to be so nice?
And I have a nice big vacation too, so
yeah, sweet.
It's pretty awesome. I know. So I just got somebody involved in Doctor Who today too, so so we may have a new Whovian soon. So that's cool.
If you're not doing anything, Joe, come down to Connecticut.
I have the kids this weekend, but I will think about it one day. Yes, maybe I'll come there. Absolutely.
Yeah, you'll find it. Well, we could go to the casino.
Yeah, what do you have?
We could go to the casino.
Oh, you got casinos over there?
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes away from where I live.
Oh, cool. We're going. I haven't been in a while to casinos.
They have a Margaritaville there.
Oh my God. All right, so Tim, any thoughts? We just had a quick podcast, so what are you looking forward to this week? We're into Dalek. I mean, what are you expecting to see?
Well, I've already seen it, the work print, so I already know it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say after seeing, no spoilers, after seeing the first 4 of them, they're all good in all different ways.
You actually seen all 4?
There's actually 5 out now.
Yeah, you actually seen all 4 or 5?
I've seen the first 4.
Okay, and what do you rate Into the Dalek compared to Deep Breath?
Well, that's just it. You know what? My opinion is that each episode is so different from the other one that there's no point in comparing them. I mean, they're all perfect.
But they're all
Doctor Who. Well, I mean, at least 9 to 10, I would say, all 4 of them. From what I've seen, I'm very impressed this year. I'm very impressed that the way they're doing it, and it's amazing. I can't understand why some people didn't like Deep Breath at all. I mean, I just don't get it. How could you not like that? I mean,
I liked it.
No, not you. I'm saying other people. I've seen some reviewers out there that just kind of tore it apart. And I'm just we're watching the same show?
No, well, the only thing is, people are entitled to their opinion. And some people go through things more than others. Like I could say that my son is having a hard time with the show, and I had a hard time with accepting another doctor, and we all go through that. So it could be, but then again, sometimes people's opinions don't change. Sometimes people just don't like, certain episodes, or maybe he may grow on them. So, I just want to say, like, they're entitled to not like a doctor, but I'm sure that once, the season goes through, they may change their mind. And I think, in the case of my kids, I think that they'll change their mind, and I think they'll like him. So
yeah, I just have to get used to a new doctor.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes. You have to understand, like.
Because when Tennant regenerated, I thought, who's this Matt Smith? And I seen trailers of it. I thought, this looks really good. And when the 11th hour, it was brilliant.
Right.
It just seems that a lot of critics are coming at it with their knives out, ready to tear it apart, and I just don't get that. I mean, like, why can't you just be open-minded and enjoy what's in front of you instead of of picking everything apart,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I think people have a tendency, and this is fine to do. I don't do it that often. I used to do it with Babylon 5, not with Doctor Who, but there's people that sometimes look at every little sentence, they look at every little scene, they look at every little...
We've never done that.
They look at it, they totally rip it apart. And that's okay to do.
Twice on Sunday. No, I'm just kidding.
Me personally, I would never do that, mainly because I don't have the time and the patience. But I have the time, but I don't have the patience.
I guess sometimes we have too much time on our hands.
Very quickly, so if I try to look for something that may or may not be there, I'm going to get bored if I don't see it right.
Babylon 5 was that kind of show, wasn't it? That's the kind of show where you have to kind of watch it from the beginning all the way through, because there's all kinds of... it's not...
Babylon 5 I was obsessed with, and you really had to pay attention, because one little sentence that happened like 2 years prior comes up and, like, destroys like a whole like civilization.
Right.
Yeah, weren't you that bloke in Taxi? Yeah.
Huh?
Like, weren't you that bloke in Taxi?
I got a question for you guys now, because something came up on Facebook. I want to have a cast on it later, okay? And maybe I got it totally wrong, and I have to go back now and watch this, which now I have an excuse to go watch Doctor again. So, Good Man Goes to War. Now, I was under the impression that the whole thing is when the blue box came, like, he had done things, or like he put Strax on that planet to repent, and when he felt he was ready, he was going to have call upon him to get him out of his thing. Like, I thought that he trapped him on that planet that was like Victorian, even though it wasn't the Victorian era, with laser guns, and he was a nurse, Strax, and that was his punishment for whatever the Doctor did. Now, I thought he did the same for Vastra and for Jenny, or that he saved Jenny, but he punished Vastra in that way, because they had, but now I'm hearing that that's not the case. Now, what is the real case with Vastra? Did he put her in Victorian London, or because wasn't she from the future?
The thing is, when the characters were created for A Good Man Goes to War, they weren't intended to be recurring characters. And what happened is
but did he put her there?
They actually kill off Strax in that episode, and that's why they had that 2-minute prequel later where he's actually still alive.
Right. But didn't he put them there? And they made a life for himself. They made a life for himself, and they didn't want to leave Victorian London.
Nothing was said, as far as I can recall, on Vastra's background.
They were just tweaked. They were characters that were tweaked, pretty much.
No, I know, but the whole thing was the whole thing with Good Man Goes to War, that he was gathering his army together.
Because what Vastra,
the Doctor,
he caught Vastra like crawling underneath a subway or something, and she was gonna like kill all these people.
But there was no subway back then.
Yeah, but you don't really...
But that's what I'm saying, like, wasn't she from...
But you didn't know if he caught her doing that in the future or what.
Well, I have to go back and watch it now.
I got the impression that he caught her in the present and then brought her to the past. Because that would be more of a, like, major punishment, because she has to, like, spend the rest of her life, like, with a veil over her head and all that other stuff, because, you know, back then in the 1800s, you didn't think about all that.
Well, now she's become Sherlock Holmes, really. So, I mean, she's the great detective. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that she was trapped in the past, and then she made a life. She met Jenny. He saved Jenny's life. They got together, and they just developed a whole life of themselves around Victorian London, and they wanted to just stay in Victorian London.
You don't get that from the episode, actually. What it is the characters were never intended to be recurring. What happened was he tweaked their story and made them into what they are now and what they've been since the Snowmen. So, I mean, that's where we are today. I mean, in other words, when he created them for that story, they would just be one-off characters, his army or whatever.
Yeah, but it was one-off characters that he had punished, and now he came to them that he needed. Now that he changed their lives for the better, he needed help. And a good man goes to war. That was the whole point. But I didn't know if he if he trapped her in the past or not. That's what I wasn't sure of.
That's what I always thought, but you know.
You know, because Monk is saying that's not the case.
After the events of the good man goes to war, he probably just dropped them off there.
Well, he didn't drop them off. River brought everybody back. River used the vortex manipulator and took them back. Because he left already.
So she probably just asked him, where do y'all want to go?
When they wanted to go back home, and they asked him if he wanted to join them in Victorian London. That was the whole point. So he was used to a Victorian planet with laser guns, which was very similar, so he fit in. You know?
I don't know. When they pick him up, he's in the future somewhere.
He's in the future. He's in the future that they're wearing Victorian attire, or they're on another planet or something.
No, it's another planet, but it's the time period is about the 18th century. It's earlier.
18th century on another planet.
It's a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah. Same thing like the Gallifreyans and the Day of the Doctor were wearing Victorian attire on the planet, which was, you know, maybe that's just a, you know, I don't know.
No, that was Victorian. Look kind of time lordy.
Yeah.
No.
I thought they were wearing Victorian, not the High Council or the
boho chic.
Not the High Council or the other council. But I'm talking to people on the streets. The people on the streets, like the kids who were dressed like Victorian.
Hey,
you don't have to have a top hat. I mean, it could be, you know.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go to dinner time, and I gotta go feed the cat.
All right, we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna follow this up when I go home. We're gonna follow this up and really get into it with the Victorian era and Paternoster gang and 11th Doctor and 12th Doctor. So we're gonna follow up on Madame Vastra, Jennings Strack's further adventures.
Are you guys gonna be on later?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on later.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can
right.
bring some from with me.
All right, guys, we're gonna pick this up in a couple hours.
Okay.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye for now.
Later.